Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked sacred city of Arden.
Okay then. Hello everybody and welcome to the 100th expedition of the Arden Vulgaris campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? It is the 14th of Masporios. It is Demis Day. Who do we have playing today?
Hey, I'm Casper. I'm playing Gavdas again. He's a Imperialite wizard, level 5. He's bringing his trusty cohort, Katrazaj, the level 2 bard, and he's hiring Naton, the human priest, level 1.
Hi everyone, I'm Ed. I am bringing Kalamanos, the level 6 seer, and I'm confusingly bringing Kale, the halfling level 2 thief again. Although I realised I only rolled a 6 for his loyalty last time, so I don't know if he's going to want more money to come out.
Yeah, double the money.
Okay, cool.
He talked to his associates and found out about
Kalamanos' reputation amongst the halflings.
Yeah.
We need him. Let's pay it.
And then I'm Meg, and I'm playing Juliana Moonchild, level 1 wizard.
Nice. Welcome back, Meg. I didn't say it and I need to. Let's make sure we do a good job about including everybody. Now it's easy to do, I think, with 3 people as players, right? But make sure we're sharing the spotlight and getting input from everybody.
Indeed.
Even if it's no action needed or anything. Okay, so let's get ready to rumble. Are we all in Gosterwick?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Or we can be from Goblin Town. One or the other.
Okay. What is the plan exactly today?
Well, I think we are going to go. We're going to go back to the short stairs, and we're going to go up to the cave up there. We're going to try and go back behind the waterfall. We're going to take a look at this magic door that we found about 80 sessions ago that Kondak found behind that waterfall, and we're going to see if we can get it open and see what's behind there.
Nice. Okay. Today's weather for heading out. It is sunny today. Sunny day of Masporios.
It's good.
Yep. Is everybody equipped, well stocked, provisioned, etc., etc.?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, grand.
Meg, do you need to make any oaths or pacts or anything before we leave?
I don't know how to do that, so no.
Okay.
Killer. Okay. Well, the good news is that you can make it to the Imperial Bridge, cross over into the thicket just fine. You all are on high alert for any signs of creatures and denizens of the thicket, but none bid you hello as you make your way through towards the short stairs. Obviously, it's loud as hell as the 1,500-foot waterfall is coming down, but it's not like you see anybody on the short stairs or anything of that sort as you approach.
Is any evidence that people have been sort of coming through here recently?
Let me see. About a week ago. Cart tracks.
Okay, so they might still be getting resupplied through here. Okay, cool. Well, so we get there's 2 sections where we have to get spikes and ropes set. I don't suppose there's any. I don't suppose anyone's left any spikes and ropes set up handily for us as we're going up here, Eric.
I was literally just about to roll that. 1 second. No. There are no set of spikes or anything like that, ropes to get up this first set. You can see though that the path, this, I think you can see that there is like a little bit more broken wood and stuff on here. So if you didn't know there was anybody coming up, you can see like, oh, a wagon lost its wheel on this part of the climb.
Okay. Whenever getting wagons, must just heave them. Okay, so Kale's got a set of rope. He's got some iron spikes. So he can kind of lead the way as the thief.
Mm-hmm.
Set through this first section, and then if we get past here, he can do the same thing at the next section. Yeah, I guess he can lead the way. Do we have any? I guess we don't really have any fighters, do we? It's all
No.
spellcasters. It's all spellcasters and thieves.
Well, there's a
That's
priest who
that's
can at
pretty-
least stand there, and there's a bard that can at least stand there.
Okay, I was wondering who should be at the back, because I guess it's much for muchness who's in the middle, but
Fighting for the back position.
yeah. Yes, is it right if we do that, Eric? Get those spikes all set up. Yeah.
Totally fine. Go ahead and pass the time that you need.
How much rope do we need for each section?
There's only one section that you need actual rope for sure.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's all one.
Yeah, it's about I think you need 2 sets of rope because I think it's about 90 feet.
Yeah, okay, that sounds right from last time. Okay, so I'll expend.
We have that.
Yeah, Kale's got that. And would it take a whole set of iron spikes as well?
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to do a whole set of iron spikes.
Cool. Okay, so he's got a set of iron spikes. He will use that.
A whole set's 12, isn't it?
That's what I thought it was. Yeah, so I've got written down 12.
Oh, really?
I'll refund you.
More.
Yeah, is anybody skilled in climbing background?
No.
Well, Kale is a jeweler.
I'm willing to refund you.
I'm a scholar.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an initiate of the lunar cult, so
Yeah.
Is climbing part of their rituals? Maybe they have the third mystery.
No,
of the
where
lunar
to
cult. Climbing to the moon or something.
where to? Well, you don't you use mushrooms for that. You do not use spikes, batons.
Okay.
So no. Okay. So no. No. By default, if somebody wants to do a sort of like wilderness check or whatever to refund yourself D6 spikes, I mean we can do that for now. Otherwise, we can say time passes and move on.
I have a whole other set, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got plenty too.
Yeah, lovely. Okay. Then time will pass.
Can we see?
Yeah, I was gonna point out something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this spike set and rope that's labeled here is not there anymore. The other thing that is there new up here, now that you can see, up by the lizard hole where it's listed or so, you can definitely see that someone put like spikes up to the lizard hole.
Mm. Have we ever
No
actually
rope, but
gone in there?
The spikes are still there.
We've never been in there ourselves. It's probably another adventuring party, right? Being up there.
Important
Should
to know
check
what the
it one
lizard
day.
hole is. Other
It's
than it's a lizard hole.
marked just up here.
I guess my question was, is it important to know the context of what the lizard hole is, or is it just a hole with lizards?
Sorry.
Well-
Hold on. I looked at the map and it's like lizard hole, but it's the entrance for the lizard folk and Setite area. It's about 50 feet up from the path, from like sort of mark it in yellow. Like I imagine you all are kind of like where you're at in yellow, and then where it says wooden lift and stuff like that. It's up there. You can see there are spikes. There's no you don't see any wooden lift when you're up here right now, but you can see that there are pitons spikes up into the up there for climbing.
So Meg, to give you context, that the very first time we came up the short stairs, we were ambushed by lizard like men or lizard folk that came from that hole, and they TPK'd the party. But since then, the lizard folk have been more or less or totally wiped out. There was a lizard folk war I assume these lizard folk and we're all the same, and that the lizard folk no longer occupy these
Okay.
this area. So I don't think we have. So I think that probably those pitons probably indicate that someone else, like a venturing party, because the lizards could just climb the
Sure.
cliff.
Yeah.
So
So sorry. So it's, but the setites are. We don't need to climb to get to where because the setites are here.
We're going further west.
Yeah.
Today.
And we're going here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Where it says wooden
here.
lift. Yeah, where it says wooden lift, they lower down a lift there to get supplies up to them sometimes.
Who's smart?
Calamaris is hella smart.
Okay.
Gavdos is smart.
This is not necessarily a character sheet, just somebody who among you has the best recall?
Oh, not Gavdos.
Or observance.
Calamaris has been in the game since session 1, so
yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
This means he's seen a lot of stuff. He's been around, you know.
That's true.
He remembers stuff. He remembers
right.
stuff.
Well, this is more of like a worldly thing. So I will point out as well. I assume we're at the point where you're looking at the pitons and stuff like that, or they're at least in very close visual inspection. You notice that the mark on the pitons is a forked F, and that is a Thorkingen sign of somebody who works in Burdock's castle. In Oyston.
It's Dalton's
His name's Oyston.
I think it's Dalton's darlings. Could be.
It's bastards.
Yeah, so they're like a rival venturing party we've been tangling with from time to time.
We should grease their rope. Anybody got some grease?
There is no rope. There's only the spikes.
At some point.
Only the spikes. Okay, understood.
And we can't see any activity around the lift cave from below.
No, you don't see like a torchlight or anything like that inside. You just see the spikes that are left here, and I don't think you can date when they were here, but probably within the last couple of days. It's not like a year or a month, so there's no rust or debris. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
well,
the bottom of spikes kind of easily accessible. Like, can we steal them just to inconvenience them?
Oh yeah, for sure. You could definitely grab like the first two. They ascend up 50 feet, so I don't know. Do you want to climb them and then start picking them out and go down, or like if you just want to grab like the last two, I'm sure you
I just want it to be like annoying when they get like 3/4 of the way, and then it's like, God damn it, I have to put more spikes.
Yeah.
Or I have to have a little jump and they sprain their ankle or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
War of attrition.
And, for sure. You also don't have to worry about like that being loud. The good news is you're standing next to a waterfall, and it's like probably like 180 decibels. It's like you're next to the big old speaker or even more. Like it's like you're next to the speaker at the rock concert. It's very loud.
Okay, cool. So I guess keeping one eye on this lift, we'll kind of proceed past and just being having Kale just being slightly cautious that there's nothing taking up residence in this grand entrance cave. We'll go past there and make our way behind the waterfall and see how easy this is going to be.
Sure. Taking a peek into the entrance cave. I don't think anyone struck up a torch, did they? It's hard to see.
No, Carol can light a torch. Oh, actually, Calamanos has got like a bunch of torches. Calamanos can light a torch just to get us a look in there.
Okay. When you look in there, it definitely looks like it was recently inhabited by for a campsite. By recently, I mean again in the last like 3 or 4 days. You can see there's still some fresh wood that's been only partially burned. In the fire pit. A little bit of rubbish here and there scraped around. Depressions where you would see bedroll, etc. But nothing else.
Are there any abandoned spikes that have that same symbol on?
No, there's no gear. There's only there's the absence of gear that gets left over from a campsite. They don't follow the leave a site better than you found it principle.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah,
so you think these people are rude?
Yeah, there must have been a venture party that came up here and then have climbed up to the hole. Yeah, right.
Veramani would call them Taurus.
Is that what they call it? What do they call the Bulgarians?
Taurus.
Something good, I reckon.
No. You guys are good Taurus is what you is what you're called.
Yeah.
Respectful tourists.
They call anyone from the surface a tourist.
What do they call people who steal their arcanum?
Yeah. They forget about them because they're dead.
Gift shop.
Gift shop. You're opening a gift shop for tourists.
All right. Are we looking for the passageway?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, try not to slip and die.
Mm-hmm. Well, easy enough. I think if we spend enough time here, we can find that there is, behind the falls, there is this very, very narrow passageway that's super slick from the waterfall. That will take you down to where you want to go. Now, there's no.
We can get across if we take our time here. We can get across. Okay, can we?
No.
There's some risk. Okay.
No, there's some risk involved for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it this way. The issue here is that there's about 20 feet of very slick rock with no handholds. And you're getting sprayed by the backsplash of the waterfall.
The plan on the way here we were talking about was that Gavdos would try to fly across and maybe fix some iron spikes and rope whilst he's flying. At least the beginning and end of it.
And then I think also maybe when we're going single file, we want to tie lengths of rope like around our waist to each other, and then maybe even additional lengths of rope like from the waist connecting us to the line that Gavdos strung, such that we can almost like zip line.
Yeah, and
not zip lining, but like if we fall, it'll.
Yeah, if someone falls, there's a chance to grab them. Or to
something like that.
Arrest their fall.
Yeah. I would be satisfied if you could create some sort of equipment or rope setup to help you, and then we could say time passes if you wanted to. The only question would be then I would ask for a roll if you were like, I don't know, pursued by whatever, then
we've brought some contingencies for that, but yeah, we definitely want rope set up just in case.
So Gavdos,
sorry.
Oh no, go on, Meg. What are you going to say?
Well, when we're setting this up, are we in that cave with the torch? Like, are we in darkness other than our own light, or are we kind of visible in sunlight?
Right now, I have the impression
the reason
that everybody's.
I ask is because I have a spell that can make a torch essentially invisible.
Yeah. Right now, I have the impression that everybody's standing in the daylight. We're standing outside of that entrance that we just peeked into, and we're looking at navigating across that little lip. That's just what I had in my head.
Then I misunderstood that the lip was in the cave. Never mind.
Yeah. No, the lip is not in the cave. The lip is behind the waterfall. Or like right before though. Yeah.
Come around this point.
Okay.
Exactly.
So this Gav does want to try and fly across. In these.
I'll try.
Get this rope thing set up, and then we can try and do a time passes to get everyone across.
Yeah. So ready with rope in hand. You've got the other end of the rope and some spikes and a hammer, I guess.
Yeah.
I try to cast fly, and that works.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 rounds. I do as good of a job fixing ropes as I can within 5 rounds, or 4.5 rounds.
That's perfect. Perfect enough for me. We can move on from my waterfall ledge trap.
Okay.
I feel
Well, you had us, Eric, but we outsmarted you once again.
Dang, you outwitted me this time.
It only took 80 episodes, and we finally solved it.
Just wait until you see Batman. Gotham City will be mine. Okay. So I'm satisfied that with the Gavdos' fly and your all spikes and stuff like that, you can set up an adequate way over this lip, which will lead you down a little further. You don't have to make any rolls or anything like that, but you can imagine sort of this switchback So you're actually dropping about, I think it's gonna be a little over 200 feet below from what's marked on the map here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be dangerous when we go in. That's like NetherRealm's depth or deeper.
Yeah, it's about. I mean, if this entrance is approximately 650 feet, the door entrance here is something like 450 from the surface. I don't know what it is from the ceiling down. I'm measuring from the bottom up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty deep.
So, yep. I imagine there's a couple other like tricky spots or whatever, but I think with the fly spell, it's trivialized as well. No equipment or anything like that. I'm just narrating, a little bit to get here. Okay. A small cave mouth will be revealed as you get down here behind the great ribbons of the long falls.
Kale's gonna light up a torch as well. So.
Yeah. About I don't know, about 20 feet behind the it's about 20 feet behind the lip of this cave fall. Sorry, the cave mouth. Jeez. Behind the falls is this very arcane inscribed stone door.
You did have I thought it had like an image carved on it before, like a set, like an image of like a weird animal we thought was a set animal.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Something kind of set related is going to be behind here. So now, whether it's down in the Never Reaches or not, I don't know. But I don't know how much Setite stuff is really down in Never Reaches. So
so there's a couple
connected area. I don't know.
There's a couple other semiotics. Well, I'm blanking on words. Symbols.
Symbology.
Yeah. There's another symbol on the door that you can now identify. It's not just like a hockey stick. You've seen these before now. In fact, you have one in your possession. It is one of those rods that the Setites use from your raid.
The keys. Oh, the rods. Yeah, we should have brought that.
It's looks like a weird crowbar.
Wait, that's been carved on the door, or it's
no.
Object?
Oh yeah, no. It's not the actual object. That symbol is carved on the door, so it looks like a reverse, or like it looks like a crowbar. So like a weird S that's backward. That's backwards, flipped. So there's
like a keyhole.
It's just another symbol that goes along with. So I'm trying to relate this similarly to Thothian doors that we've seen, where there's like ankhs and ibises and baboons inscribed on the doors. Similarly, this one is not just the symbol for a Setite animal, which is a cross between like a dog and a rabbit thing, where it has like really sharp like jackal ears, but it's not a dog. And there's a big symbol of that, and then I'm also describing there's another symbol. The last time we were here, there's their other Setite or Set affiliated symbols, and you've uncovered a new Setite symbol since the last time here, and it's that weird S, the crowbar looking shape that's on this door.
Okay.
Well, my learned wizard companions, time for you to earn your keep and get this door open. Unless you have a key. I don't have a key, says Galamonis.
In terms of what we're looking at, it's magically locked, right? And there's probably a physical lock as well, is there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Kale, our halfling thief, doesn't even need to get that close to it and be like, you're not getting through this without magic, as he's like, trying to scream against the falls. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Kondak found when he came here. So I had to come back.
We touched them already. Or has someone touched them already in the past?
Oh no, Kondak did not dare to put his hand on them without having a wizard there to tell him whether it was going to explode in his face or not.
Oh, maybe I'll do a detect magic first. Do you have that? Does Juliana have that spell to detect magic?
Probably not. I have nothing that useful.
Yeah. I will detect magic first to get some information about the door before I try to dispel it. What level is that? Level 1. Sorry. Took me forever to find that. Okay, so I cast Detect Magic on the door and get some information about the enchantments.
Okay. Yes, this is wizard locked. I think with this time in investigation, this is dispellable, but based on the casting level of this thing is much higher than normal. So I would add 3 to the difficulty for dispelling this.
Okay. So the spell magic should be 13, so it's 16.
Have you got
tough.
luck? Gavdos got luck.
I've got luck, yeah. But Cat lost their luck and can't luck anymore.
Calamanus can still hand out their luck.
Okay, so he's gonna try dispel magic.
No, do not explode the
No,
chamber.
thank you. Yeah, because it's level 3, it could be nasty. Where's my fingers crossed emoji?
Yes!
Yay!
Okay. I got
Okay, just for that, Calamanus going to read your omens just for
Yes, please.
that. Oh, excellent! Let me tell you what your omen is. Okay, so Calamanus' omen that he sees a flock of you look up and you see a flock of pigeons flying in formation. They're traveling east.
Beautiful.
That's
All right.
a great sign. Extremely auspicious. Pigeons are the noblest of birds.
That's what I think. Yes.
Okay.
Calamanus. I have a magic pigeon.
With that out of the way, Kale could take his time to manually assess and open the door.
Okay. I give him a pat on the back of encouragement.
Okay. Yep. No issue. It's a little bit of time. The door will, gently crack. Like you hear like the lock, and he looks at you all, being like, "Am I opening the door? Are we ready to go?"
Yeah, please do, Cal.
You're ready.
Okay. Yep. Kale opens.
Quick question for the group: Is this a mapping situation now?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready, kind of bottom left.
Great shout.
Down.
I just wanted to make sure someone was on it before you started describing.
Rough heads up if we're going west. I suppose we're going north, right?
Yeah. Draw towards the north, wherever you're going, because that would be nice.
Yeah. And
there was that
more
20 foot like before the door, right?
Correct.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
I will get some stickies up for a party.
Thanks.
Beautiful. And I'm going to need a light audit again.
Okay, so Kale has got a torch.
Why don't I cast Basil's torch treatment on that, just so we try and double that duration, just so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Which is, it's just plus int, right?
Yes. And if you've got any spellcasting bonuses, I don't know if you've got any spellcasting bonuses.
Oh, true. Okay, so I have a plus 4. We're good. 2-hour torch.
Oh, you doubled it. Yeah. Nice.
Does that affect multiple torches, or is it just
Single lit torch lasts twice as long.
Yeah.
A single torch? Okay, cool.
When you roll a 20 on a spellcasting check, you can double one of its effects, either like double the number of targets, double the duration, anything like that. So If you had another,
crit it.
Want to
Okay.
get a second torch out there then?
no.
I kind of honest.
No, it doesn't work that way. You can't then be like, oh, can I cast another, right? Let's get another torch out. It's like the spell's already cast.
okay.
It needs another target.
Oh, I see.
But if you had
Well,
two
then
available,
can I double the 2 to a 4?
yeah, and you could double the duration.
4 rounds
Okay.
of touch.
I can turn off my timer. Well, maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't, just in case.
The Basil torch,
Or torch.
yeah, it's gonna last the whole time of that torch for sure. Okay, what we're looking at here is a natural cave, and it is gently wiggling directly north in that natural cave way, about 20 feet before the large body of the cave will still be 10 feet wide and bends to like the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock position. It bends gently, almost like about another 20 feet diagonal kind of shape, but on that northwestern side and almost western side. So this would be like your 11 o'clock and your 10 o'clock. There are 2 visible sloping down passages.
They have 5 foot.
Yes, and cramped. Sorry. The northwestern one. So this would be the 11 o'clock. That one is cramped. The other one. So this would be like that. Yeah, the more western one is not cramped. That's what you can see from here. What you can hear behind these doors and the like. You can hear the sounds of howling. Not quite otherworldly, but not quite worldly, coming from the northwest, like this, or sorry, northeast direction, this way. And let's see, to the west, can you get anything? Yeah.
Greasy cows.
The smell of boiled leather hits your nose.
Are there any, so in the space immediately through the door we've gone through, are there any, or indeed around this junction?
And a lot of onions.
Can we see any tracks, or whether it's humanoid tracks or animal tracks?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. You know what? Quick thing I just realized. I'll also cast Bracteos effect on that torch just so that we're effectively invisible to anyone but people who are standing next to it.
Awesome.
Just that if they're... I don't like the howling thing.
No, well, no, I don't think anyone does.
So
did he sound like
going
baboon?
home?
Did he sound like baboon howls?
No. No.
No. Okay. I mean,
Their
now if it
howls.
was baboons.
There are maybe like yelps or barks.
Kalmanos, did you leave the kettle on back in the manor?
We should go check.
We should check.
No, I did that, old man. That smell of onions reminds me of someone. Possibly yourself. Okay.
All right, so the torch is now effectively invisible to anyone not, like, right close to it.
That's
Awesome.
very handy.
It's not casting light.
Okay. So which of these 3 passages? I'm assuming we don't want to go for the howls. Are we interested in onions? Or are we interested in going down the 5-foot passage?
The dangerously cramped passage where we can't escape.
I have
feeling
boiled leather and onions.
For you,
yeah.
let me help you out a little bit. I'm sorry. Juliana, you have a cultist background, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. These howls are no doubt the cries and barks of set animals. You're pretty sure. You never heard them personally through your initiation rites and things like that, but given the context, I would give you that with more certainty than others. That is what you're hearing. Other things you would know about set animals is that they love inflicting torment. They can dispel magic, and also are poisonous.
Ooh,
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
when
So,
when
prepare
Juliana
for
That
it.
sounds so friendly.
when Juliana relays this to Kalamanos, he's going to get at least one of his antidote potions ready.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Does anyone have one of those like big cloth suits that they use for handling venomous snakes?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we're for training dogs.
Oh, true.
the hockey goalie looking things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like the big ass gloves.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have an empty flask on them at all?
No, sorry.
No. Okay, never mind. I can only really do one potion. None of your hirelings happen to be have
sorry.
empty flask.
Looking ahead, I'll give you more information. The middle passageway that's cramped, you're getting the smell of water.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, of refreshing
Do
cave
I-
water.
Do I
Well, I have-
understand set animals as having any particular inclination towards water?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, they're not like a water-based creature or anything like that. They're
gotcha.
No,
They-
They're not like black
Here-
labs where
yeah.
they love to swim.
true. Yeah. Oh no, that's fair. That I don't think you would know per se from your level, but as an initiate. But they have a body of a dog. They have a curved, narrow snout, square ears, and a forked tail.
and that
The poison come from.
yeah.
You're not
Does that
sure.
match
You think
up
it's the bite or the tail or the claws. Mainly like might be a platypus situation. Sorry, Ed. No, I'm gonna keep interrupting you. I'm gonna keep interrupting. And I'm just gonna go ahead, buddy.
That description does that match the animal we saw on the door?
Yeah, for sure. The head of that
Yeah,
is definitely the one we saw on the door.
Okay, so we're really confident these are probably these
Yeah.
creatures or some derivative thereof.
Sorry. I should read ahead a little bit. Said animals are also vocal. They emit a stream of gibbering. Sorry, I should have been using gibbering. It is unsettling. But I feel like you already picked up on that.
Yeah, we're pretty
No,
unsettled.
not
Thoroughly
gibbering.
unsettled.
No, not gibbering. Gibbering with a Y.
That sounds like furry terminology to me. Okay, let's not
Okay.
go that way. Please.
Should we check out the book? I mean, Calamanos does have a trident of water breathing on him, so if there is any swimming that needs to be done,
Kind of
let's-
inclined to
we-
go that way.
Yeah, let's go that way. I feel the same.
Before we
down
enter this
Scrolling
chamber,
through.
like,
Yeah.
is there anything else notable about this chamber? Is it's cave, right? It's just cave.
Yep, it's pure cave. Yeah, this doesn't seem like this is the main door. You know what I mean? You're getting that kind of energy. This is not the main door.
Secret
I'd be I'd be shocked if it was.
I know, right?
okay.
All right.
So we're going to
Then
go
I
up
vote,
this
I vote 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
northwest.
unanimous
Okay.
decision. Let's go.
Okay, so Kale is going to be
Right.
moving cautiously down this narrow
Right.
passage.
Stop.
He has got a 10-foot pole as
Stop.
well.
Stop.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, what's
So
this
this passageway is going to be very narrow and cramped and sloping downward. Okay. However,
Yep.
before Kale can get into that passageway, Kale will obviously look to his right where this passageway continues.
Yes.
And this passageway takes a rather sharp bend in the easterly fashion, creating a little nodule or like an ovaloid kind of space in the cavern before another passageway about 7 feet or so wide. About 20 feet wide, the ovaloid passage chamber part. Then there's a sloping down passageway about 5 feet wide, continuing east/northeast, like your 2 o'clock or so. Now, inside this little ovaloid chamber or whatever, there are, it's not empty.
Oh.
Carved out of the same stone as the caves are 2 jackal-headed humans carrying stone axes. They look at Kale. Kale looks at them and looks at you. and looks back at them and back at you and back at them and back at you and back to the chasm he's supposed to explore, and he's holding a torch and
he's
I
holding
can't see the
he's
torch.
holding a torch, but they can't see the torch because we've cast.
I know, but he's holding. Oh, right. He okay. That's good. But they can still see.
And
Do they seem animate?
Kale will say,
surely they are.
I think they're looking at me. What do you want to do? You have the balls in your court?
Have any like set regalia? Set.
We had some, but we didn't.
Accessories.
We had set shields, set armor. We didn't bring it.
Any like holy symbols? No. Okay.
No.
I think we had one, maybe.
So these things are they're like statue-like, is that right? But they're looking at us.
They are definitely statues. They're statues of jackal-headed men. And their hands are stone axes.
Like man-sized, or are they like larger than life?
No, they're man-sized.
Okay.
Good clarification.
Are they?
They look
flexing at us.
No, they're not moving.
Attack?
No, they're not moving. Although Kale right now is swearing that they are looking directly at him. What's the other thing I would probably point out? They look to be in the same style of other animated statues you've seen in Ardenville, as far as like artistic aesthetic style.
Okay.
Just obviously a different depiction. Especially your kilted statue soldiers that you've seen before that love to come to life. Not the weapon breaking ones that are like half.
Yeah.
These
the
are
spear ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's possible if we don't go into the room or past them.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Leave us
alone. Is like, keep moving, Kale. Keep going.
Like skirting to the edges.
We should just rush through.
All right. Kale's going to look at you, look at them, and he's going to squeeze through.
Yeah. Cat follows. Nothing strange yet.
Kale.
PCs are standing by the door.
I know. They're like, go on, chaps.
I mean, Calamana's going to stand here and he's going to keep an eye on, let's not all pile down the passage. I feel like.
So
I didn't realize we were doing sticky notes. I would be there.
Sorry. So let me describe this passageway that Kale's going to slide through here. It is literally sideways, take off your backpack, squeeze through this first little bit, like barely a foot wide. So it goes from 5 feet, it goes from about 3 feet to 1.5 feet wide at one point, and then it sort of opens up a little bit more in a sort of normal S kind of shape looking passageway, sloping down. And he can hear the lapping of water approximately, at least he thinks 25, 30 feet ahead of him.
We just want to send Kale down here to see what is here and then have him come back rather than the whole party getting jammed up in this tiny passage.
Yeah. What does everybody else do?
Let's go and wait outside.
For purposes, for purposes of things, I would ask that we pretend that initiative is rolled and you all get to act before I do.
Question.
So I think Kat and Nettle should probably not.
Dude, there's no way Kale's going down this thing if you all are backing out.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah, definitely.
Does it look like the statues could fit down this passageway?
They do not look like they can fit down the passageway that Kale's going down. You all can barely fit down this passageway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's just go. Let's all just go.
I think we should just go.
If it's a dead end or it's just a. I would point out to Kale that whatever these creatures are, they're not going to get him down through the tunnel. We're taking more risks staying here than he is going.
Okay.
Make him make a morale check. That's what I normally do when I'm asking to be not suicidal, but you know what I mean.
Because
Well, the
Like,
problem
no
is
offense, your hireling is not going to go ahead when everyone else is like backing out. Like, that's insane.
fine.
Juliana will go with him.
Yeah, this is the problem. If we're all saying we're just backing out to here, then we might as well go and leave and do something else. Because if
Let's just go.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. Basically, yeah. Let's just go.
What you mean? You mean leave this area?
Like in or out?
No, I mean in. Let's just.
Yeah,
continue
exactly.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still in that everybody gets to do a turn thing while we go.
So that's it.
I don't think everybody can fit through this plot like ahead of time in this turn.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, Calamanos wants to spend his turn reading an omen for Juliana. Actually, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be mean to you. It literally is this top one that you're going through right now, and it's like that is you know what I mean? It's a tight squeeze.
We just do the south one if we're scared of a squeeze.
Yeah, better. Like, to give you context.
My preference is to then try west instead, because we're going to get jammed up in this, and if these things are going to block us into this tiny we're going to be in real problems.
Okay.
If they come and try and fight us, at least we can fight them in a space where we can fight them.
All right.
Now, this passageway to the west is still going to be 5 feet wide. If you recall it from the game info thing, this will be a trouble for swapping positions and the like in order, but you can definitely march without any kind of trouble or removing your pack or anything like that. So this continues at least 40 feet as you are sloping down, and that's kind of all Kale can move. But I think Kale could probably see the end of the tunnel at the end of the 40 feet because the slope stops and it kind of is sort of more or less another straight shot of 20 feet directly east. So in total, this should be... It's 60 feet of cave going west here, like total. The first 30 feet or 40 feet of that is sloping down. And then the last two is sort of straightened out before opening up into a, what is that? An ohm kind of shaped passageway. This is not like a direct straight shot. You can imagine that there's oscillations, like that, but more or less you can kind of see down, at least
Eric,
half of it before there's a bend.
A little bit of mapping help on this, but I'm getting a little bit lost.
Yeah, no bother. So 4, this is sloping down, and then 1, 2 enters. You can see that there is a sort of omega shape, but you don't know what's down which sides or like up here.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you said he got about 40.
Yeah, seems pretty reasonable.
If we're in turns, Ed, are you also moving Calamanos or?
Well, I propose that Calamanos stays at the junction and keeps an eye on these statues. If one of them moves towards them, he can at least use cast out to prevent it coming any closer.
Okay.
It might be an idea for someone else to stay with him, but maybe the rest of the party can proceed down this tunnel. So on his turn, if no one is, we've only got the torch. I mean, he's gonna have to light a torch now anyway. It's better that Kale has the torch that no one can see. So Calamanos will light up another torch, and he's gonna.
Okay, that's your turn then.
Yeah, he's gonna wait at this junction and see if he's about to get killed.
Meg, you're up.
Have I been omened yet?
I elected not to omen you because I don't think I have time to.
You
Okay.
will have luck because you started in Gosterwick.
I used it.
How you used it, yeah.
I thought torch invisibility was worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely.
Okay, then I will go. I'll follow Kale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
I'll do the same. That's our turn.
Okay. Well, let's go to initiative. Kalamanos, you're staring at the statues, which will begin to come at you.
Okay. Rolled a 19 for initiative.
That's pretty good, brother.
No one roll higher than me. I don't think anyone has so far.
Nope. Okay. You all can proceed.
These things are they're moving towards me, right?
Yeah. So what happens here is, yeah, they get off their little plinths, and that's when you're like, gotta go, team. Yeah. And yeah, you all can go. Or like their heads definitely turn.
But did they actually walk towards me though? Are they moving aggressively towards me, or are they just?
I don't think you have enough information, but there are statues that are again brandishing axes. In fact, they probably say something in the language of like the Set cult, and in the way that that there's like a Thothian kind of language for priests, and so they mutter something and look at you, and that's it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast out on one of them, the nearest one, to prevent it coming from approaching me. Which succeeds. So unless it has some sort of immunity to that,
They are. Let me ask you for your GM brain. This is not a charm. They are immune to mind affecting spells. I would assume that. No, we said this wasn't a charm though. That was like cast out was like turn undead.
Yeah. Last time we said it's not trying to trick your. Yeah, it's not a charm in the sense that it's trying to alter your mind. It's creating an aura to throw you out of your presence. Yeah, like turn undead.
Okay, works for me. All right, top one is cast out.
And then I'm gonna back up to the party as far as I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So for the rest of the group, what we'll see is.
Kyle, sorry. Kyle was gonna. I would move Kyle.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I was gonna give you some extra bit of mapping here. There's a spur passageway that's narrow and sharp. That's clearly opening up into a larger chamber of some kind. Down the western, I don't know, lobe. I don't know what you call the omega shape. Down the western lobe, there are stacks of vegetables, onions, and the like, meal, meats. And then the other lobe has a bunch of various tools and the like. You can see that there are javelins. There's about 6 of them. There are 3 sort of like man catcher style spears. There are some weighted nets. And then there are 2, and this is what you're smelling, like oiled and leathered suits. They appear to be padded, reinforced. Oh, and lastly,
like
yeah, literally, yes, exactly.
What you said, what you said earlier on, Meg, right?
Yeah. Who's the real seer? Who is? Lastly,
Master of Ardenful, what can I say?
Yeah. Last but certainly not least, there is a couple other crates in there, and there's one that's a crate that's small, like almost like a strong box, that's made of iron.
Okay. This looks like maybe they wouldn't
Sorry.
be able to make it in, right? Eric, this very narrow entrance.
Nope. It's about 2 feet wide. It's a narrow kind of choke point for you to get in, but you can definitely squeeze through.
But
you're
the
asking where there's
statues
the
look like
statues.
they-
Oh yeah, no. They get down to here, and they try to go at you. Like they put their arm in there, and they can't reach Calamanis.
Great.
Oh, cool. Phew. Okay, so that's a little bit
Okay,
that's a little bit narrower than what it's depicted on the map. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Is that me?
Yeah. I mean, can
Yeah.
Carol push into here on his turn, or is it?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he will squeeze through this gap, right? So.
Okay. What Kale will see is it is a large, expansive chamber. So you would definitely be able to see that it opens up this way. It continues this way, and there is a blocking kind of piece of cave. Then, sorry.
Okay. That's the other side of the cave wall.
No, I think you could probably see it. There's a turn there too. Like this is like part of a pillar, or like part of the natural cave that's supporting. It's not the end of the cave. The cave continues on into open expanse behind it. So, what Kale's torch can see from here, all of this is unknown.
Okay.
Interesting.
Jen.
And this food, meat, vegetables, that was all fresh food, was it? It wasn't like dried, preserved foods.
I mean, it's a larder. They're onions and meal. It's not and carrots and stuff. Like things are gonna last.
It looks like someone's probably occupying the space right now, right? It doesn't look like this is like ancient, shriveled stuff. It's like
correct. This stuff looks relatively recent.
Yeah. Okay. So it's probably set ice around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Meg, did you say a question before?
Yeah, question. Are we getting any light, or are we getting any noises from this northern chamber?
Yes. You're hearing the sounds of prayers to set, and you're also hearing more of that gibbering.
Is it louder than before?
Not the gibbering, no. No, I wouldn't say that. Based on the prayers, the chanting, or like the incantations, you could hear that there was more than one person, less than 20.
We can take
nothing a fireball can't solve.
If you guys fight the dogs, I am stringing my spider climb potion and climbing to the ceiling.
The ceiling is 30 feet tall, by the way, in this open area.
Surely an inhuman dog couldn't jump 30 feet. Okay. Then I'm gonna... do we think it's like worth... How many dog catcher suits are there? Or dog training suits?
There were 2.
Okay.
I
think it's...
I was going to say it might be worth putting them on.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it's just...
My thing is I have a single hit point.
Oh no.
Now you mention that.
We could be in an overpowered area. We'll see.
Honestly, frankly, I think it isn't worth giving me that, and I don't think it's worth wasting it on the one hit point person.
No, you should put it on, and maybe Kale put the other one if there's 2, because Kale will be in the front.
I guess my thing was like, I think it's more useful to have mobility than protection in this instance.
What if Neton and Cat put theirs on? Because Kale's a thief. He's going to want to stay mobile. I don't know if he's going to be lugging around the dog handling.
Neton and Cat put one on each, and maybe Kale could look at the strongbox.
Oh, I forgot that. I didn't see the strongbox there. Yeah, okay. I mean, he will on his next. He's had a peek through here, so.
Yeah.
I guess, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was imagining the suit is like very, very bulky, right? Like it would hinder
Oh yeah,
movement.
yeah. I would say this is probably like, let's just say this is pack 3, but it has the armor of leather. It's well cushioned. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that this would prevent poison stings or bites.
Right. Gavdos like, I want to put it on.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So what are the statues doing, Eric? They're just moving. One is moving up, and
It's just trying to get to you.
okay, cool. So is it my turn again?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kalamanos is gonna join you all, and he's gonna read an omen for Juliana. Let's celebrate 9.
Right.
See, unfortunately, he can't read an omen for you today. He's your future's clouded, Juliana. And Hale will come back and open the strong box. He's going to check it for traps, and then he's going to get it open if it's safe.
Sure. I would also like to point out that the supplies here and stuff, they look like they've been kind of dipped into just a little bit, but there's stuff here for at least a month.
Okay. Yeah, this must be some sort of Setite out. They're up to something down here. It's like some sort of Setite outpost.
Okay.
Could
Right.
Gavdos wear one of these leather suits? He can't wear leather armor.
Yeah, if you don't want to cast spells.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
No bother. Okay. Inside that strong box are 3 vials or smoke pots.
Ooh.
Do you want to touch them? Or do you?
Do they have?
So they will. The way they work is like they need to be lit by like a, almost, like how you would like light incense or whatever. So they.
Right. And then, do we think they release smoke? Is that the? Or they release some sort of smoke? Okay.
Yeah, it would be like what you would use to throw. What do you call it? No, it's not an asperillum where you throw the holy water, but it's the
Sensor.
Sensor.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. It's not. Yeah, it looks more like a
I'd
sensor.
assume this is probably like some sort of soporific for the dogs.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be.
So who's good at throwing stuff? I mean, I've got +2 dex.
I have a -2.
That's it.
Okay.
+0.
Well, I guess Cal will pass one of the pots. I mean, Cal will pick up one of the pots, but he doesn't keel over dead, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you pick up the pot just fine.
Okay, cool. So he's going to pass one to Kalamanos.
They are inert. Only you know that their effects will happen once lit. Now you can open them up and take a look at it if anyone's familiar with narcotics, potions, alchemical, incendiary devices, bombs.
Kalamanos,
Good idea.
Kalamanos is trying to train in herbalism, but he's not there yet. So
okay. I do not think this would be herbalism related either way.
Okay.
Be alchemical in nature.
Kale is a jeweler, so he wouldn't know.
I could give a wizard
Maybe
could.
Gavdos.
A wizard could try. Like I would let a wizard do like an int test to like figure it out if you want. Just based on like spell components.
Yeah,
like
she'll poke.
Okay. Give me a hard intelligence test. So that'd be like a DC 15 if you want to just open it up and poke at what's in it.
Would the risk of failure be like destroying the thing?
No. I think the risk of failure is as time passes.
Gotcha. What do we think the benefit of learning what it is would be? Like either way, we're gonna.
I think if we knew for sure it was a soporific that would affect the dogs, that would probably help us tactically. But it probably in emergency, we're just going to start chucking them and hope they do something.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel like it's not worth the test.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to spend the time,
I just worry about them. I worry about the gibbering getting closer.
Sure. So, so if Calamanus will take one because he's not too bad at throwing stuff, and I guess Kale will take the other two because he's got a +3, he's got 16 dex, so he's quite good at throwing things.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. But while we are breaking open the strong box and doing that kind of stuff, you all will hear the sound of that gibbering cease and the sounds of shredding up and eating and the devouring of something in the caves ahead. And the chanting ceases.
Now, I wonder if this is if they're training these animals in some way, right? So if this is the area where they keep all their gear and they've just stopped, are they going to come back here in a minute and we can maybe ambush them when they walk through this narrow passage?
Potentially, yeah.
Can I? Does this sound like is it a human person being attacked?
Oh no!
Are we hearing screaming? Okay.
No, you didn't. Definitely no. There was no screaming or anything like that. There was no even bray of a donkey or a goat. There wasn't anything. You just hear.
So we're thinking
ripping
we're
and tearing.
A turtle or a fish.
I think Carol should stay because his torch is the one that can't be seen, right? He could stay here and he could try and see if anyone approaches. Maybe it's worth waiting for a little while just to see if anyone comes.
Yeah, maybe behind the boxes.
Yeah, maybe he could hide. Maybe if he could get an angle. Would he be able to hide behind the strong box or something? Get an angle through, or everyone. I guess everyone else could hide behind the boxes, right? And Carol could always slip down the passage. Maybe Julian and Neton could hide down here, and Garethos could hide down here.
The worry is that if it's not invisible, the torch is not invisible if someone walks right next to you. It's only invisible from a distance.
Yeah, he's hoping he can see someone approaching from across the cave, and as he does so, I guess he will retreat down the passage. I mean, Calaman's got a torch lit anyway, and I think Gavdos has got a lamp as well. So we could put those out, I suppose.
We could just go in. I think moved about 60 feet in. Quite a lot of time. We could just be braver. Maybe.
Yeah, well, I would definitely say that there are footpaths going through here. Definitely.
And maybe we can find the other end of that narrow passage.
Yeah, it's actually a really good point.
Maybe loop the statues.
I just realized this was my mistake, that Kale probably should have gotten more, considering that they're in this place and you could see their light reflecting off shapes of the place. So just 1 second. Let me do the math here. You could definitely see that. And then from here, you obviously can't see over there. But I think you could probably see that there's a cave wall. That side at least, or, the starting of it. And obviously the sounds and smells of water, or something is coming over here to the east.
Okay. Yeah, so that little passage must lead straight down into that.
Yeah. I have to step away for a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
This is a good time to take a break.
Yeah, could we take a break actually?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Then let's see. No. They have instead of vials and stuff, I imagine they sort of have a large one of the various barrel sizes of wine and water.
No, and there's no oil flasks.
No, there are no oil flasks. There's torches.
Okay.
Theoretically, at some point, if, like, for example, I drink the spider climb potion, I mean, then we have a container.
Yeah, if anyone does drink a potion, well, it needs to have a liquid in it, really. So I can make people antidote potions, but I need to have
Sure.
But it's worthwhile because there's water, so we might be able to fit. We might be able to fill up. Don't throw away your potion bottles. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. With the spider climb, is that like you can walk with feet and have your hands available, or is that like using all your hands? Okay.
You can, that one you can walk with just fine.
Kind of feel like a one-man expedition, spider climb, take the invisible torch, walk on the ceiling, and just sort of case this large cavern.
If someone wants to do that,
I mean, I kind of want to do it. I just feel like there's such little chance of detection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do it.
And even if they do, you're 30 feet above the ground.
Yeah, they're going to have crossbows, but yeah. But yeah, it's worth doing. I mean, Kyle's not going to do it, right? We've already established he's a total coward.
Do we hear anyone coming closer?
No.
I think we should just slowly go in.
Okay. I'd be willing to do the exploration, like the one-man exploration, if we think it's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea because I think it's better to know more information about what is in this cave before we all jammed up.
All right. Instead, now that they're done, if you're waiting to hear more about what the priests are doing in the other room, you can hear that they're clearly deliberating, and the one that's in charge is clearly like pretending to know what's going on. For like you don't. I know you don't have. I guess Katrajaj can relay this as a bard, like kind of like a middle manager who doesn't has been given a task, and you can tell that it's not working out well. It's like, I don't know. They're supposed to be. I don't know. They just had blood. Why aren't they frisky?
Yeah, they must be down here training these creatures as war creatures, right?
Well, frisky makes me think they're trying to breed them.
Oh, maybe.
Could be.
It's a different innuendo, and it's just exciting and playful.
You always go ahead up there and ask what they meant.
So true.
I think you should do your plan, Meg. Go in, we'll get ready to back you up. Maybe we'll slowly follow behind in case, so we can be arranged to join you if there's a fight.
The one thing is I'd be leaving you in darkness.
We've got that.
Yeah, but not invisible light.
I know, but you use it. We'll stay far away.
All right. Then Juliana will drink her invisibility potion. Or not invisibility, spider climb. Hand Kalamanos the empty container and point to one of the wine barrels.
Thank you. Yep.
Then she'll take the torch and walk up the wall, essentially to the ceiling, but she's still going to walk on the wall so that she's horizontal, not upside down, such that the smoke, she can hold out her hand so the smoke isn't going in her face.
Sure.
And basically just walk around the roof, right near the roof around the cave. And she should be invisible.
Awesome. Okay, so from a top-down perspective, here's what I'll help flesh out the map for you. There is...
And of course going quiet enough that she's not trying to disturb rocks or moss, etc.
There's a cliff face that's 5 feet from the ceiling. To the other side that's lit by, and it all makes sense in just a moment. There's this cliff face, and kind of when you get around it, you'll see this is the shore where the water is on that side. And in the middle here is a pavilion. So you can't see inside the pavilion. But out in front, you can see that there are a total of, how many was it? There are 6. There are 6 of these set animals. The first time you're seeing them, they're all devouring some sort of. I mean, it's just a bloody mess now. But there's definitely one that's bigger than the others. So there'll be 7 in total, and the larger one is clearly like the head of the group. So you can't see the voices that you're hearing and stuff are definitely coming from the pavilion. And I just want to make sure something about the pavilion, whether this is like more like a patio situation with columns that go to the ceiling, or is there like a roof? So just 1 second. Okay, sorry. It does not look like there is a roof, so you can actually see in it. There are 4 pillars in each corner. So this is a 20 by 20 section of this cave has been flattened. There's a large summoning circle in the middle of it that's been part of the masonry established in here. And let's see. Also in each of the corners of this pavilion, these columns are only 5 feet tall, stone half columns. And from the top of each extends an iron shepherd's crook. And from 3 of the 4 crooks hang lanterns that glow and give the room this light. Additionally, there are stone benches carved to resemble crocodiles surrounding the summoning circle.
Okay.
The lanterns seem like, because
Yeah.
it's strange to me that there are lanterns because there were no oil flasks in the other room, right?
Definitely.
So, do the lanterns seem like they were just, easily, like the shepherd's crooks were just sort of the nearest hanger, right? And these are modern lanterns, or are they like weird?
Oh, I mean, they're definitely ornate lanterns, but they burn like a normal lantern. But I think your instincts are correct. I haven't made a mistake, is what I would say,
Okay.
So.
Okay. But it's like flickering with like flame like a normal lantern.
Correct.
Okay.
And things kind of tunnel together. In fact, from the ceiling, you'll see a little bit of like rocks this way. Not enough to block the passage from what you can see.
Okay.
And again, you can kind of see that there is this is all water and kind of extending out.
Water and then a wall, or
yeah, it's a wall on the other side, and I think probably on the back part of the wall. I'm just going to give this to you as you're kind of walking around. That there's sort of like a kind of a crack that the water's flowing through, and another crack that the water's flowing through.
Does it look like the south part here that it connects with the passage that we're familiar with before?
That would be a great thing to ask when you get back to Kale. I think Kale was the only one who probably would see that, right?
Yeah, he's the only one who saw that. Yeah.
So your instincts are good, but
okay. Well, I guess my question was more: does it look like there's another opening to the south here?
From there, yeah, there would be another crack there.
Okay.
Sorry.
That must be the crack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be so hasty as to connect them, but surely.
Yeah, we're not that bad.
Okay.
Well, our maps are good. Our map is good.
And I'm sorry if you said this and I just missed it. What are the numbers of the people?
Yeah, so you can see the people on the pavilion. There are 6 in total. There are 4 clearly like wearing red scale armor with shields down to the sides. And they're all like, some of them are like clearly eating, other ones, but they're all kind of like just kind of watching and definitely guarding 2 lesser priests and 1 more important priest. The rest of the party who was down at the Setite cell in Vetocaster, you would identify that the head priest here is also a deacon, meaning the other 2 lesser priests are probably acolyte clerics.
So was a deacon the same as he was the same as a priest?
The high priest, yeah.
Okay, who tried to kidnap Zebedee?
Correct.
Okay, so I mean they can charm. They're good at charming people.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to kill them.
While I'm
Yeah.
up here, can I quickly poke my head in that ledge area? Just so that we're not like, I don't know if there's like another set animal in there.
How long does spider climb last?
In truth, I have no idea.
It's 5 rounds if it's a potion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 1, 2. You don't want to get your light revealed. So you're going to have to go the other way.
I was sort of thinking
1, 2, 3.
Like I was imagining her path going like 1 here just to sort of see the extent here.
Yeah,
and then heading west and then heading up the western wall.
Oh, okay. So there's 1, 2. Sorry. 1 on that side. You go to the other side. 2. 3 would actually take you over here. So how about I just give you what's on top of this little cliff face too, right? While we're doing this. Thanks. Sorry, I should have asked you this for more particularly. I didn't know it lasts 5 rounds. I thought it lasted 10, so we would have a little bit more runway. But because we don't have that much runway, this is actually important.
Say 10 if you want.
That's true. I wouldn't have known. I would have believed you if you would have said it confidently. All right. So there is a 10-foot tall side cave up here that you can peer into. It smells like death. There is definitely a corpse. You can see its red boots sticking out from a gathering of rocks and dust.
Red boots. It must be a set.
Red greaves, I should say. Yeah.
Red greaves. Like satellite greaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heavy armor.
Oh.
And that was like
just
a 10
to be
foot cave
clear.
or something, was it, Eric?
Like like a wicked witch of the house fell on, like the boots are sticking. You know what I mean? Like that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. But it's like a 10
Like it got caved in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And so I wouldn't have enough time to investigate this and also get back.
Correct. Since that would be 3. You wouldn't be able to investigate the north side and see that's going on with that passage. Get back or investigate this cave. You would have to. Your options are going to either have to either recast the spell or figure something out. Or pick one.
Question about spellcasting.
Yes.
If I let's say I featherfalled off of this, it would be what, 20 foot high because it's a ledge and the ceiling's 30?
Exactly.
So let's say I featherfalled off of that. Could I cast that spell quite enough such that I could still and land gently with featherfall, right? Not make a huge commotion, or would it be very clear that I've done that?
It would be pretty clear because you'll also be shouting a spell of
So okay, so
words.
it's shouting is the spell.
Yeah, more or less. And in a place where they're just dealing with the confusions and observing these animals, I feel like they would have to notice you.
Fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. You can imagine. I think I'll just
be safe and head back.
You can imagine this whole area is lit by the lanterns.
Gotcha. Oh, right, because it's not that I'm invisible, it's that... Right, okay. Then I'm just going to go back.
Well, I will tempt you a little more because there's actually some stuff in that cave besides just the armor, because next to the body is a mace, a rotted leather coin purse, and a copper messaging tube.
Oh. Okay, so then can I spend 1 round here investigating that corpse and like getting anything interesting, and then 1 round basically getting to the ground halfway,
Yeah.
and then in the darkness being on the ground?
Totally. The room is the cave itself, like when you get over there and you're peering in, it's only maybe like 25 feet deep. It's not very far at all.
Okay.
So like you can go in and out in the single kind of move situation. So like it's not going to be a huge move. So I think just spending a turn to get in there, spending your action to rummage around, and getting out, it seems perfectly reasonable.
Okay, perfect. Then I'd love to grab that copper tube.
Definitely.
Does the mace look like anything notable?
No. It looks like a standard footman's mace, which is tends to be what set guards use.
Then I'll be sure to grab the copper tube and the coin purse, but I'd also like to just see if the corpse has any like other jewelry or notable items.
Okay. Do you want to... Let me do one. I'll give you a 50-50 chance to see how hard it is to rummage around. Do you want to spend your luck to confirm and get in there? So like time's not an issue?
I think I don't have luck anymore.
Yeah, I tried to give Juliana luck, but I failed.
Okay. Well, you have time. So fair enough.
Oh, well.
I rolled. Just win the 50-50s. Right. So like the idea is like, okay, will I check the head? Would I check the hands? Would I check the torso for, you know what I mean? And like you kind of have to guess when you're like rummaging around on it. And so as luck would have it, yes, on the hand, so on the left hand of the body, there is a ring etched with one of these set animals. Gold.
Imagine if it lets you control them.
I am going to pocket that.
Oh, the animals. Or the statues. But that could be good. We could show that. We could show that ring to the statues. You're right.
Mhm.
Let's get past the statues.
I think they're training weapons of war against us. We need to go and massacre these guys.
Sorry, no. I misspoke, and it's important that I give you the actual thing it is. This is a copper ring set with a scarab of a blood red pig. So even more crazy.
As a cult initiate.
Yes.
To be fair, a different cult, but is this like a type of ring that I'd be familiar with / other players? Have you encountered such an item on like a set guy? Because this is obviously like set armor, right?
This has never been seen before.
Doesn't sound familiar.
This does not sound familiar at all. But I think your instincts, again, are spot on. Meg, you have incredible good gaming instincts. Yes, this is definitely a cult set related, like symbolic, important. I'll give you that. But as far as the context in the cult itself, obviously no. But yes, it's you can clearly tell like, oh, this would be like to give you an example, it could be like, oh, this could be like a sign of the Set Inquisition, or like, this could be like a set, a sect inside the Set cult, or something like that, or like a high level thing, or secret society inside of it, or
so it feels kind of like a signet ring.
Yeah, or even like a ring of power, like, or something like like a Freemason ring kind of thing, like some kind of like high, like the fact that this is the fact that this is exactly. It could be a rank thing. The fact that this is a set ring, but no one, like, you do not know, and us as players do not know the scarab of the blood red pig is clearly like, oh, this is like some deep mystery set stuff.
Gotcha. Well, then I'm just gonna quickly pocket that. I
Yeah.
fear putting it on. In truth, and what's interesting to me though is that it's a copper tube and a copper ring. But okay, so I'm gonna pocket all that. I think that's what, one slot for the coin purse. Is the ring free if I pack it, or?
Yeah.
We get
Okay.
coin vision on the coin purse. Eric, just have it logged.
For sure. There are 65 ancient silver pennies.
Oh, so that's just free then, right?
Yeah. Yep. Actually, there's more than that. There's 65 ancient silver pennies and 3 white pearls.
Ooh.
Yep. And I'm stupid. There's another item up here that you should have been able to see. There is another lantern up here, like the ones you see hanging from the hooks above
8 ones.
in the summoning circle.
Okay. So this is the 5th one?
No, this would be the 4th one. I said there were only 3 out of 4 of them lit in the.
So we can summon somebody later on.
I'm gonna drop my ration and take that as well.
Very good.
I'm just gonna call it a set lantern in my notes. Okay. I'm gonna leave the mace and the armor, assuming I don't have time for that, nor really the space. And I'm gonna.
Yeah, this place is old. Old.
Oh.
The only thing about taking the armor is if we could use it to get past the statues, they might let us go past if we're wearing armor. I don't know. But I don't know if there's time for you to really grab it all.
I don't think I could get back. Is the issue?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's it might be I think getting past the statues might be as simple as ambushing one of these priests and killing them and taking like a holy symbol or something.
Or their robes, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple, not easy.
So whilst you're up there,
I'll come back. Oh,
cool. All right. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
I think.
And so it was. Remember, you do your plan and you come back just fine. You spend the 2. You kind of spend your second turn, like you're kind of like descending down the wall to get so you can just hop off like normally. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, just fine. Perfect. You wanna show the class the different bits of treasure you got?
I'd love to show the class, and I'd also like to pop open that tube.
Sure. Okay.
Or, assuming it's, I guess in my mind it was like a scroll case versus just like a copper pipe.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, it was a message tube. You got it.
Okay.
Or a scroll case. Yeah. I think in your excitement, you just open it up. There's probably like, oh, we probably should have make sure there's no trap on it, but you're fine. And yes, it reads in Mithric, a message, assuming you can read it, right?
Surely enough, I'm a wizard.
Yeah, wizards can.
Okay. Then I will copy this into the roles channel, but I'll also read it aloud for everybody. And well done. So to Julianus, loyal priest from Lorelic, son of Set and high priest of Arden Vol, you are to eliminate all loose ends in the breeding program. Eliminate all other administrators of the program. How you do it is of no concern to me. Merely ensure no witnesses remain. Secure the brood mother and remove Lorica from the fool Hercurian's finger, and bring them with you to the outer door on the eve of the Feast of Arden. There you will be met by my personal guard, who will escort you to my side. Tell no one.
Right.
Do we think we have Lorica? No, because this can't be Kyrian because it has the. Sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say it says remove Lorica from the full Hercurian's finger, so I reckon the ring we've got.
So I think we have Julianus. Or, like, that was Julianus.
Yes, that
That
body
was
is
Julianus.
Julianus.
Yeah.
He must have
Someone's-
done some of the mission and got the ring already. Maybe.
Oh.
Or
But do you think he'd put on the ring?
either that or the guy, the deacon should try to kill in here might have Florica.
True. Though Eric did say this was, like, really ancient.
Oh, it's ancient.
Do we
It's hard to
recognize any of the
say.
proper nouns here, Eric?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
How does everybody feel about fighting?
Hold on. What I will point out though is that this message is inferring that the Church of Set is still a thing. Like this is like.
It was, like, really old.
Correct.
Oh. And we don't like the cult of Set, right?
No, we're
They're
actually at
out.
war with them.
Okay,
We're at war with
okay.
them. Does this ring, does it detect as magic? Can one of the wizards check to see if it actually is magical?
I think this is relatively enough knowledge for wizards and us lore nerds here. The worship of Set was proscribed by the Arcantian Empire in 1839.
Mm-hmm.
So more than 1,000 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I wanna put on
paper
the ring.
wouldn't exist for 1,000 years. Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, it's come from Laurelic, right? Son of Set and High Priest. We know the High Priestess in Arden at the moment. It's a High Priestess. One thing, it's Stephania. So this isn't.
Okay.
This hasn't come from Stephania, unless there's multiple. I mean, there could be multiple High Priests. So I don't know, but
Mm-hmm. I think we need to basically kill these guys because
I
if
know
they're
you. I
taming
know
these
you.
animals.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but these guys, we're heavily reliant on Gavdos to be able to take these guys out. We don't know how strong these Set animals are.
Set animals I can probably handle flying, but I would need help when the priest starts shooting at me, basically.
Right, but yeah, the problem is that Cannonball what they're level 6 here can really only hurt one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I am a dead body at most in combat.
Yeah, so the other PC has got 1 hit point, and then we've got some hirelings of varying skill.
Well, we've got statues the other way.
The one thing I'm wondering is if maybe we cause chaos and confusion, these Set animals, like it doesn't sound from what they're saying like they have them completely under control.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're trying to train them. That's why they got all these padded leather suits and stuff, right? So possible if we can panic these Set animals, maybe they will as much turn on the priests as they will turn on us. I don't know.
Well, does Gavdos have like a fireball or fireball equivalent?
Yes. I've got fireball, lightning bolt. I've got magic circle, which could stop the Set animals attacking us.
Okay.
Maybe making it more likely for them to attack the priest.
Yeah. I'd be interested. I think that's a great idea, A. B, I'd be interested in just sort of lobbing a fireball at the cluster of Set guys and then hoping that the Set animals will immediately turn on them as soon as they're weak. Though they just ate.
Were they restrained? Are the Set animals restrained right now?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
They're just loose.
And can I see the Set priests on the map, please, Eric?
Here's actually another question for the group, which is, what the hell do we think this 4th lantern will do?
Summon something crazy?
It might be the missing. If they're struggling to control these things, it might be because they've only got 3 of the lanterns, and a 4th lantern is the one that you need to put in, and then maybe you can control these things, or you can summon something. I don't know. But I think maybe because they're obviously. It sounds like what Eric said. They're scratching their heads, so they don't know. They're trying to. They're struggling to do something.
You took the lantern, right?
Oh yes.
Brilliant. Okay. At the bottom of the lantern, there's an inscription. The The inscription, though, is in a ciphered language of Mithric.
Okay.
Secret language of Set, no doubt.
Eric, it's just the deacon, is it? There's two others, right?
Yeah. But I won't. No, actually, you know what? I won't even tell you where they are because you don't have that information.
Where were they when Juliana saw them?
Yeah, where you last saw them they were looking and observing the said animals. So they're all kind of like focused on that side.
They're roughly around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Which was a round ago, only.
Okay.
2 rounds.
Oh, right.
So arguably, you lost sight there when you walked over.
And how high is this plateau here, Eric?
That is not a plateau. That goes to the ceiling.
It goes all the way to the ceiling. Okay. But this is 20 foot up, right?
Correct.
Theoretically, you could like skirt around the east here, and then sort of in basically invisibility, fireball.
Yeah.
How long does it take to set up a magic circle?
1 round.
Okay.
I mean, it's a spell I have to successfully cast.
Right.
So I was thinking I could either come here and fireball from hiding and just kind of duck back in and probably be untargetable. That would leave you guys to flood in and do whatever fighting happens.
You
And
say
I could
flood
be
in as if
flying
we're like
around.
a wave
you say-
of fighters.
yeah. I don't think you've got the fire support here. I think it's very much on Gavdos's head what happens next because
I can color spray and that's it.
yeah, like
So
Calamardos
to be fair, I have a +3 weapon, but it's still like I'm good.
Calamardos can cast Fate on one person. He can hallucinate. He can attempt to hallucinate one person. He can attempt to do Loki's trickery on one person, but he has no real AOE capacity. And we're kind of heavily outnumbered. The hirelings are not gonna. We've got a priest, not going to contribute really, apart from to absorb hits. We've got a thief, no good in a straight up fight, and we've got a bard. Again,
that's why my first question was, do we want to fight or not? Because otherwise it's pointless talking about tactics.
I vote for no fight, and I personally think that we should see if we can get past these statues and see what is to the east. Unless someone has like a real foolproof plan. But the only plan I really have is would be to drop a fireball on the priests, hope that whatever control they have over these set animals is lost, and the set animals then attack them. But then we still have to deal with the set animals. Maybe use magic circle, but a lot of it comes down to Gavdos not failing spell casting checks and no backup.
If Gavdos puts down a magic circle, can he leave it and it stays?
Yeah, but it's focused, so it can drop any round unpredictably.
Okay. I just don't think we have the party.
How are we even going to get out? Okay, let's go and try and somebody put the ring on and try and command these statues down here.
Does the ring detect as magical, for one thing?
Oh, 100%. Definitely magical. Super magical. It's elegantly magical.
I'm extremely worried about putting on the ring.
I detect magic it.
Okay. Yes, this is the ring of Set. It is literally exactly. It is Lorica.
Okay.
Okay.
It lets us command Set.
It does not. It does not have. It does not have an intelligence. But this ring is obviously an extremely valuable symbolic object to Set. It will let you cast True Seeing and Fear. I don't know what Fear does. I might have to walk that back and have something that makes sense. But just so you know, it would have another spell along with it. That would be, maybe it's Cast Out.
Okay, Cast Out. And what was the first one again?
True Seeing.
Interesting.
It also provides +2 to armor class. And all spells targeting you are +1. Basically magic resistance. Like small magic resistance.
That's very
Plus
cool.
one would be good.
That's a really
Okay.
awesome item.
Yeah, and it is yeah, obviously aligned with set. Right?
Mm-hmm. So if you're not evil or something, there might be a... Do we have any evil people along with us?
Yeah, Set is a lawful evil deity.
I am sadly chaotic neutral.
I'm neutral good.
Oh, I'm true neutral.
Maybe you could wear it.
Well, Calamanos is already dedicated to a god, right? He's not going to wear another god's paraphernalia.
Yeah.
I mean, just to control a statue, though. Come on.
I'm kind of
he's-
worried that it would like reject you.
He'd rather. I think Calamanos would rather the statue killed him than he put on a ring of Set. To be honest.
Yeah, it's like it's literally called a ring of Set. I think it's pretty. I don't know. It feels to me like it'd be very picky about a wearer.
Mm-hmm. Nathan is chaotic neutral. He's gonna try the ring on.
No, he won't. He is a priest of not Set. He would definitely not put on the ring of Set. Sorry, I would interject there.
Do we have the god? Well, it's not going to be set anyway.
No, probably some Thorkin god.
Petrazaj is lawful, undefined.
What do we want to?
He's not putting it on. Okay, so you guys don't want a direct fight, and if I fly in there, you're not coming in.
Would Kale put it on?
I mean, if you want to start a fight, we'll back you up in the fight for sure. I'm just saying that I think it's a bad idea. But if you're like, I've got a solid plan for getting these things, and we're not going to just run away. Yeah. Well, Calamanos not going to run away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you would like imagine detect magic and being like, ugh, Kale, do you want to try this on? Like absolutely, like absolutely not.
Well,
like Cal, they would never do that. Anyway,
yeah, Cal's true neutral. Yes.
Gavdos would wear it instantly if it wasn't if he wasn't good. Okay,
you're not religious though, are you? You're not a.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, but you could be pragmatic.
Everyone is religious in this setting, but what I mean is you're not dedicated to a god in the way some of the other characters.
He used to do a lot of ceremonies because Grelda made him, basically, but he didn't believe it.
You know.
Well, can we see if these statues have gone back to their position, Eric? At least.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When you come back up here, you can see that they have kind of reset.
Yeah, so I think we can probably slip out of here before they can react because they're not that quick. Right? I think we'd have a free round to get through this door and get gone.
Did we lose a grid? Did we lose a grid square? I don't see a grid square.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Maybe it was unlocked.
Classic.
There's a grid under the grid.
Yeah, but it's I know it's a bad grid though.
The hell?
It's probably the source of all our woes. I should probably be able to turn that off. But
yeah, maybe stuff's trying to stick to the grid underneath the grid.
No, I have no grid. I have it at none and no snap to grid. So that's not.
Oh, well, I can see a grid.
I just put one there. I couldn't see it either. Lock. I think we're good.
All right, sorry. Okay, we're good.
Okay, Gavdos wants to fight. He's gonna say, I'm gonna fly and fireball them. If I don't live, then tell everyone I love them.
You could always fly. I mean, you could always fly to this exit and hope it exit out and come out this way as well, I think.
That's true. Quick before we act, I will back you up in a fight. Before we do that, does someone who's actually going to swing a weapon want this +3 plus more dagger?
I can't. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference to me really. If I'm using the melee weapon, we're in trouble.
The thief, then. I mean, the thief is the
thief. Take it on loan.
Cat has a +1 mace already.
You want to loan it? You want to loan a legendary artifact to the thief?
Oh, we take it back.
Lend.
Either that or hide it under some dirt before the fight.
He's a thief. He's a neutral thief.
Yeah, fair. Okay, maybe not. It's just really good, and I feel like if I'm in melee, I'm already dead. Okay. Then I will back you up with color spray.
Okay. I'm gonna cast some prep spells if you guys have any prep you want to do.
I mean, hell, do we want to get a second torch? Just in case we're separated.
Yeah. Gavdos has a lantern lit. If anybody needs to re-up their torch or anything.
Yeah,
well, for what it's worth, I think a torch might be better on account of I can double its duration.
I've just relit another torch if anyone wants to double my torch.
Okay, then I'll cast Basil's torch treatment.
Having said that, we've only got an hour left of the session, so
let's not worry about it.
Yeah.
But I will cast Bracteau's effect on it, or try.
Okay, I've got a nat 20 on that mirror image, so it's 4 mirror images instead of 2.
Nice.
Bracteau's effect fails. We have 1 invisible torch, 1 visible one.
Okay.
Do you want to give Gavdos
protection from evil? Is that going to work on a set person? They're evil, right?
Yo, definitely, yeah.
I would really appreciate that. But also I'm level 1.
Sorry, it's going on me because I'm going to be flying in the...
Oh, true. I didn't realize you could layer it.
Yeah, this one's... I'm layering a lot of shit right now.
All right. Okay.
Prot evil, that is focus though, so that's up. Do you guys want to go in behind this thing or anything?
Yeah, sure. You're gonna go in first, then we'll try and sneak in.
So far, they haven't noticed you.
Fly fails. I'm gonna luck that one. Can you please read my omens, or you're all out of omens?
I'm out of omens.
Cat is too. Okay. Without luck, Gavdos starts flying. It shoots into the room, heading this way to try to get a sight of the... And he's emitting light, by the way. Trying to get a sight of the gazebo.
Okay.
Is that possible in one move?
Yeah, I think flying, that makes sense.
And if he sees any light figures with lights in the gazebo, such worshippers?
Yep. You would, but I think we have to go to initiative because they would see your light flowing as well. So I think I think whether or not who goes first is...
Makes sense. So in that same round, I flew in Cat and
Meg.
We're moving in because I talked about that.
You got to roll 10 or better.
Meg.
I have a -2. What do you want from me?
Okay. Hang on. Sorry. Kalamanos is going to use his luck to reroll his initiative. Okay, 16.
Yeah. All right, you all go before me.
Nice.
Good job, Jed.
Okay, so I'm up. Okay, Kale is going to... Oh, boy. It's going to try and get in position behind here, I suppose. Got to wait for the fireball. Kalamanos is going to get back here, I guess. That's me, just moving into the room.
Why would I still be holding the torch?
We do have 3 that was Kale's. That's the invisible torch you've got there.
Okay.
The 4-hour invisible one.
Like, I'm kind of interested in would preparing if someone charges me to cast a spell, is that the thing you can do?
No,
No.
you gotta go on your turn.
Gotcha. In all honesty, I think I'd just be in the way. So I think
Yeah.
I'll be back here.
So yeah. So
Theoretically prepared to cast Color Spray if anyone, if we have to retreat.
totally. Yeah, so Casper, like what happened when we roll initiative is probably then like Gavdos was probably like as soon as you fly in or whatever, there's like, there's a moment of like click, game goes to like
Big time.
Pokemon
Yeah,
battle
yeah,
music.
yeah.
So like you don't necessarily have to be there like in range if initiative didn't happen. Like that would work either
Okay.
way. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
Because there's
they
a
saw
question
the
of
light
whether or
before
not
they saw me.
exactly. That's exactly. So that's what happened.
So they've all got big exclamation marks above their head. They're flashing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like I'm preventing you from yeah. Okay. On your turn.
Okay. So Meg, you're happy?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Gavdos peeks the corner until he sees Setites.
Mhm.
Is that roughly accurate still with the deacon?
Oh, yeah, sure. And they're all in the summoning circle
Okay.
or like around it.
I will try to hit them, and if possible, some of the set animals.
I think that's straining it.
Just the gazebo is probably one zone then?
Yeah, it's probably like, you can't get all. You can get a mix of them, but I don't think you can get all of them. Like you know what I mean? A fireball is only so like.
Yeah. I would like to get all of the humans, and if possible, on the margin to hit maybe one set animal or two. I would try that
Yeah.
as well.
I'll let you hit one set animal. That makes sense.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were asking for all of them, which is
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Just if I can splash a little bit, I will attempt that.
Yeah, sure.
So Prot Evil stays up. Fireball hits
Nice.
all sixes. No. 10 damage to all of them, and let's say this set animal. And then I poke back around the corner. Still flying. And Cat will poke the corner and try to fascinate all of the set animals. Let me just double check all the conditions. Fascinate within near. Ooh. Being brave.
Extraordinarily brave.
I'm wearing the suit.
Yeah, he's got suit. That's close enough to fascinate, right?
Totally.
Well, however, the minimum closeness. Let's say that. Success with
you're
a 20.
20.
Big 20.
So they're
Very
probably
nice.
He can do level 5 or less.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
But can I double that to level 10 or less?
No.
It's not a spell. Yeah. It's just fascinate. Oh, the rounds. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. 3 rounds. And then Naton can do something useful. Holy Weapon. He casts a Holy Weapon on Hale? Hale, do you have anything holy?
No, he has a dagger or a short bow, I think.
But you will be I'll cast it on the
no. He's got a +1 short sword. Sorry, he's got a magic weapon. Yeah.
Then he'll cast it on his own. No, he's not going to use a weapon. He'll cast it on.
Not got any offensive spells.
Nah. The priest? No.
Yeah.
He's only level 1. I don't
Oh.
think they have any offensive level 1 spells. Turn undead, cure wounds, holy weapon. So holy weapon on Cat's weapon. Okay, so Cat's got holy weapon. And that's my round. Thanks for waiting.
No problem. Okay, I have to look up what this weapon does.
Oh, and if Cat could move a tiny bit back, he will.
Sure. Okay. So the set animals are fascinated, except for the big one.
Just one sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. So all 6 of the small ones are fascinated. So the big one will definitely go after Cat with the suit. I'll start there. Has 2 attacks. First one is its bite. Oh, sorry. Actually, something else happens first. So now that they were clearly done eating, though these ones are too fascinated to be gibbering, but the big one definitely starts gibbering. And it's basically like this growling, resonant, otherworldly effect. So the first time you encounter this set animal, especially the greater set animal variety, there is a 75% chance that you'll have to save for confusion. So everybody roll a d4 and pray you get a 1 for everyone that's in this area. So it's basically because it's going to basically get this to Cat, which is going to be everybody.
Alamana's got a 1. Thank fuck.
Everyone who gets a 1 means you do not have to save for confusion. You could spend your luck, I guess, to maybe better your odds. No. You probably won't. Doesn't matter. You'd save it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is that this is because this is the first time you're hearing the gibbering of this thing. Future encounters with set animals, that percentage goes down tremendously. In fact, it flips.
Okay.
This is just the very first time you encounter one. Okay. So everyone who failed, I need you to make I think this will probably be like a wisdom save, effectively. A wisdom test, hard, 15. As this thing like barks and runs at you in this strange otherworldly.
2 fails.
It is extremely unsettling. Okay. For 1 turn. For 1 turn, everyone who's confused, the target cannot take actions and moves in a random direction.
Mm-hmm.
So for 1 round or 1.
Yeah. So everyone who fails their confusion,
Mm-hmm.
you will move in 1 random direction, and that will be your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's just a property of this thing. It hasn't begun. The first thing it's going to do then is going to roar in the face of Cat. And when it roars, that's when its breath acts as a dispel magic. And it is it says it's a cone, but in this game it's just a single target, right? And 1 spell effect that you can see in range.
Yeah.
Range near. Is there anything on Cat?
Cat has holy weapon up. They just got cast.
Yeah, that gets gone. And then it can attack once.
With 13 AC.
Well, does the suit affect it in any way?
Yes, it can't. So it tries to stab it with with its bite, and it will be doing less damage to you. Instead, it only does D4. And also, you don't have to do any kind of poison saves.
Save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good choice to wear that.
Okay. The priests and sorry, there's actually there's more. I left off 2 lads. They also got targeted. Don't worry. I'll make them black just as a. They're the acolytes. I forgot to add. I did tell you that there were 2 guys.
Yeah, you said there was. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a listening fail in that.
Okay.
I thought it was just the deacon and 2 acolytes. Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, they're tough acolytes.
Indeed. Okay. Everyone in this room. Make sure they have it. Well, the deacon will drink a potion. Casting magic circle would make a lot of sense against you. Against humans. But I don't think he knows that one. He's just gonna have to move. All right, so he drinks a potion, and we'll move over here. And we'll cast an area spell. Fails. Wow. Okay. The acolytes will also. Oh, they will. Yeah. Acolyte 1 will cast a spell on themselves. Passing. They will look better. Acolyte 2 will also cast on themselves. Passing. Will also look better. Let's see. They will spread out. I think would be fair. And let's see. Yeah. No, he doesn't want to be seen. He only wants to kind of see Gavdos. Let's see. These guards will. Come down. Let's see. 1, 2, 20, 30, 40. 3, 10, 20, 30. 4. And they will. They got spears. So let's see. They will try. I guess they'll start whittling down Gavdos. Well, yeah, because you have your mirror image up and a light, so they'll go after you.
Yeah.
So first attack.
That's 1 mirror image down.
Second attack.
Second.
Third attack.
Third mirror image. Fourth mirror image.
Yep. Damn. I gotcha. Okay. It's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Oh, throat's dry. Kale. He's gonna move to here, and he's going to light and toss one of these smoke pots that he found in the other room. He's going to throw it at these 2 guards and the deacon if he can try and hit them. He's got no idea what it does. He has a +3 to Dex.
Nice.
He rolls a 9. Does he have luck?
Hey, Arda still.
He hasn't used his luck yet, has he?
I think
he
it's
hasn't
worse.
yeah, he's going to try again. This is even worse. Okay.
Okay, well, it doesn't throw where you want it to. So the question would be whether it goes closer or too far,
Mm-hmm.
or doesn't light.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll a d3. 1 is close, 2 is far, 3 is doesn't light.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets the deacons, and it doesn't. So it was a good throw. Yeah, but it was a dud. So they could, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and Kalamanos.
The idiots forgot to prime it. Yeah.
Is it a dud? Like, as in it
No,
wouldn't
it's functional.
light? Oh, okay. So it's
I would
like
have told you it
can
was
be
a
launched
dud.
back
I
at
wouldn't
us.
do that to
I
you. Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. But it didn't. Yeah.
Kalamanos going to try the same thing with his one.
Oh, are you sure?
Why, what?
The said animal?
What about set animal? I can't do anything about set animal.
Can you cast it out, maybe?
I could cast it out.
Because I can probably handle this clump down here if you can
All
handle
right,
that.
I'll try and cast out set animal. I have no luck left, but I managed to succeed.
La, la.
Nice.
But I'm also ducking my move. I'm ducking back into here.
No shame.
Okay.
Oh, that's me done.
Can you move and cast a spell in this game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we think that color spray will be worthwhile on the set animal?
Does it affect a certain level creature?
I
mean, if I get into
it will affect any creature, but it won't make them unconscious if they're not under or equal to my level, which certainly isn't. But it's a contested charisma check to my roll.
As long as the spell I've cast on it means it can't now approach us unless I fail to my focus. So it's for the moment in its round it's not going to be a danger. So it's probably worth trying to take out something else.
Well, there's 6 other animals that were fascinated.
Yeah, there's 6 other animals that are fascinated.
That are no longer. Left. Or no, was it one?
2 more rounds.
It was 3 rounds.
Gotcha.
3 rounds.
Total.
Yeah, so they're going to be fascinated for another 2 rounds. That set animal, we can hold it off if I can keep my spell up. So we've got to try and do something about the deacon. Really, is the big problem. But
I think that a near range. How should I be imagining that?
That's
like a
one move
nearby?
Yeah,
one move worth of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could cast it from back here and hit these guys probably.
I think you could pretty discreetly hit these guys or hit these guys, but not everyone. It's like my intention of moving the guys.
Gotcha. I am going to try.
Like, think of it like less like a specific, precise, this is where they are on the map, but more just like, that's my thing.
Right, I understand. Then I think I will kind of get closer-ish. Enough to basically be able to color spray. If I can get the deacon plus some guys, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, so you'll like target it up here. Them. Yeah, to try to blind them.
Yeah. Could I get that acolyte too?
Yeah, if you want to spend your luck.
Well, I don't have any.
And then no.
Okay. Then I'm gonna basically get up there, color spray, and then hopefully back up a little bit. But I was pretty out of the phrase. I don't know if that's possible.
No, totally. You can run up there, grab that, and then get behind Gavdos and kill. That makes sense.
Wonderful.
So you can hit the 3 of these lads.
I'm going to presume it's one roll for all three.
Yes.
23. So basically, they have to
Yeah.
contest that with a charisma check.
Okay.
If they roll 1 or less, and they fail by 10 plus, they fall unconscious.
Guard. Right guard. All right. And deacon. Nope. Okay. So what happens?
They are.
Yeah. So one is unconscious.
Oh. To be honest, I thought this spell did something different. They have disadvantage on checks for 5 rounds.
Nice.
That's pretty good though.
Oh, that's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
That would be their spell casting and attacks, so that's pretty sick.
Oh. I didn't realize those were checks. Okay. Yeah, then that's pretty good. I thought it would make them blind, frankly. Yeah. And assuming these guards are not level 1.
Yeah. No, they're they're level 2.
Okay, then that's
not
it.
unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll back up.
Just disadvantaged. Okay.
Eric, the 4 attacks that you made last round against Gavdos, I have protection from evil, so that should have been disadvantage. Could you make 2 more? I suppose you did 4 rolls, so the first 2 still hit or something. If it's not too late. Just in case I have more mirror image still up.
I mean, 2 rounds have passed already, dude.
Oh,
we can't really retcon. We can't really retcon.
I can't. No.
This is the next round. Okay, that's fine. Gavdos is gonna try to focus and fireball. Both
there you
working.
Go.
Fireball,
Beautifully.
deacon plus as many.
Yeah. So the 3 of them again, just like the color spray.
3 again. Yeah.
No, I got this. No, we might do this. Is this
all
set
sixes.
animal?
All 6s. Another 10. I'm gonna stop saying all 6s.
Okay. These 2 are dead.
Okay. And Gavdos will fly over here, maybe?
No, Gavdos is off.
No, he's going to come back, but, you know, he can fly.
And theoretically, Gavdos flying away would put Kale and Juliana in darkness. 2 outside observers.
2 outside observers, yes.
Which I'm thinking is good.
Be good. Instead, Gavdos will fly. No, that's too risky if it runs out. He'll just fly back in here for a moment. So
I kind of like the idea of going to the water cavern, frankly.
Man, I think if you fly in here, all the hirelings and Juliana are probably going to get killed.
I'm not running away. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm just getting out of line of sight for this next round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's going to be.
If I'm not the target.
Yeah.
I'll distract them. No, I don't have any mirror image left. So if Cat can get a melee range from, where was he here? To the deacon?
Yeah, for sure.
He will do that.
Yeah, they should have a crack, because he might not have any hit points left.
I reckon it's got to be close for a caster. So, mace, +2, but it's a +1 weapon. So, one-handed though. 17 to hit?
Absolutely.
Oh.
4 damage.
They're still up?
Tough dude. And Nathan has a weapon. A crossbow. Perfect. At -1. Nathan tries to get a shot off with a crossbow at the deacon.
Okay.
And misses.
Yes.
Moving back. Well,
let's not move that far.
Yeah,
back.
I know. Don't hide behind the wizard like that. Okay, and I'm counting down all my clocks. Things are still up. We've got mage armor. We've got one more round
Yeah.
of fascinate.
Well, they can't see one more round of fast. Yeah, so they can't see you because of that.
Mhm.
Which is a big problem. So, the deacon's fucking flash banned. So like he doesn't want to be here. He's gonna go away into the dang light. I think the guards are gonna also have to fall back. So I imagine that they can see to like there. So the other downside here is that they also don't know what happened to that bomb. So it's somewhere on the floor, but they can't help it. Which means they have to fall back to the dang light.
We're doing it so far.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go back. He's gonna have to stay away. Do they not have light? No. Wow. All right. Well, should have prepared light, I guess. Can they? Well, like they could still protect themselves. The acolytes will. Ah. I think they will heal, and then the deacon will have to try to do something spell on himself, even though it's disadvantage. All right, yeah, the deacon will try to cast a spell and risk the chances of this. I think it's a level 2 spell. No, it's level 3, so he fails.
Nice.
Okay. Acolyte spell 1. Left 1. Good. Acolyte spell 2. Good. Okay. That's my turn. They don't know what to do. They can't see you.
Okay, so Calamar's going to try and keep his focus up on the cast out. Succeeds, and then I guess he'll cast Fate on it as well. That's no good, unfortunately.
No.
Kale, he's going to move to here and he's going to throw his second bomb. If a bomb it is, into this area.
Yeah. You can hit the 3 of them.
Oh my god. Okay.
No luck?
No, all luck is gone. All luck is spent.
Okay. D3 is too far, 1 is too short. Or sorry, 1 is too short, 2 is too far, 3 is dud.
Don't be a dud.
All right. Bad news then.
Cat and Cal are getting blasted.
Cat and Kale are getting blasted. Okay. Yes, this is a soporific. Again, your instincts, Meg. Super smart. I think though you get a save. I just have to find it. I need a 4th copy of the damn book open to find where this is.
Jesus.
I need the magic items open for the characters. I need the stat block open, and I need the room descriptions open. So this guy, that was the supplies. Okay. Okay, it is a dexterity. Sorry, it's going to be a con saving throw because it's I don't know. Hold on. It's a save versus breath weapon is like how it would read to me, which to me either means agility or con, like based on the situations, circumstances. So you threw the thing.
I would normally consider that a
Dex?
agility check.
Yeah.
I would go Dex
I'm
as
not-
well because it's like
Okay.
getting out of the way of the soporific rather
let's
than
get out of the way.
resisting it.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a reaction question. So okay. So this will be a hard dexterity test.
15. Yeah.
Yep. 15.
Okay. Kale jumps out the way.
Okay. So both of you get out of the way. So you're not affected by a gas cloud, but there is definitely a visible gas cloud set up of green.
It's not too bad for us, tactically.
That's my turn done.
If Juliana pushes forward a little bit, can she pick up the
Did you go? Oh, it's too late. But you
bomb on
did
the
you
cart?
do the confuse? It was too late.
I wasn't.
We all forgot about it.
Yeah, we all forgot. Okay.
Well, Kalamano's saved. He didn't have to.
True.
To.
Yeah, Kat and Kale had to do a random move, so they would have missed one turn.
Don't do it now. It doesn't
Sorry
matter.
about that.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll
we all
do
made
it now.
mistakes. No, don't do it now. It's too late now. I should have remembered that. Like, there's we gotta be mindful of
there's a
our
lot
own
of time.
characters' abilities.
There's a lot of time that's going on.
Yeah. So keep going.
Can Juliana hand off the grenade to Kale and then also do a spell?
Really? You decided to-
Okay, no.
I don't. Okay. Yeah. What if your spell is targeting through the cloud? I don't know whether or not I would have to.
It's near,
roll
so it wouldn't do it anyway.
Okay. Never mind. Then you're good.
So she's just gonna hand off the one that didn't light, right, to Kale. Or whoever threw the other one. That was Kale, right?
Yeah, Kale's got good decks.
So she'll hand that off and then sort of fall back again.
So
Nice.
Kale's got the bomb.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
grenade.
Fall back as much as you can because these said animals are about to go wild.
Yeah. Hopefully she can basically get to the door ish. And that's me.
Nice.
Are we running away? Do we want a magic circle? What do we want it against? Deacons or set animals?
You're out of fireballs. We could throw
No,
one
I
more
can keep
fireball.
casting. Just try and kill him outright.
I kind of
I'm-
think magic
I'm
circle
hoping-
the choke point against set animals and then see if the set animals, when they're released, go for the set tights.
Yeah, that's an option as well.
I've got 3 rounds left of fly, including this one. So I'm tempted to keep using that on fireballs until it runs out, and then we can turtle here with a magic circle afterwards, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like just the cut of these acolytes and guards, they might be, and the deacon might be right at the verge of being killed.
I feel so as
Yeah,
well.
fireball.
Okay, for this round then, and then I'll try to defend us next round. So flying out until I get line of sight on the summoning circle.
Mhm.
I will try to fireball. That does look like roughly 30. Okay.
You want to hit all these guys, or
3.
do you want to hit some of the set animals?
I think all these guys, humans first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
up
feel like-
a little bit high, so I'm above said animal attack range.
Uh-huh.
When I finish. What were you going to say there, Meg?
Just saying, maybe we don't want to, on purpose draw their ire.
The set
The,
Yeah,
the,
maybe.
The animals.
set animals. Yeah. I thought that as well. Yeah.
It might end up as a 50-50 who they attack. Oh, I've been rolling so good on these, thank God. So, Prot Evil, not Prot Energy, so that's up. Fireball hits 16, a little bit
Okay.
better.
Kills this card, does not kill the acolytes, and Deacon.
40 HP on the Deacon. Wow.
Haven't they been healing as well?
The Acolytes have been healing, but they would have at least 16 damage on them at the end of this round, right?
Yep, correct.
You got a separate track. Alright, cool. I think that was a pretty big move to get there, so Gavdos is just going to stay there, but up high above attack level.
Are your hirelings doing anything?
Yeah, Patch is a little bit blocked with this. Gonna throw an eye at a oil flask over just through the fog, hoping to hit somewhere around here.
Sure. Your intentions.
To burn the Deacon.
Okay, then roll at disadvantage because you're having to.
Yeah.
Kind of guess.
Patch 0x. Nope. 1d3 again.
Yep. One is too close. 2 is too far.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sorry.
it burns up. No
Over
problem.
here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And Cat will sort of pull back a bit. Then Naton. Pretty useless, to be honest.
Why we bring him? That's why
He's going to cast
Just a guy.
magic weapon on your crossbow, Kale, in case you want to shoot it.
I was trying to tell you, I got stuck in this game.
Oh,
my uncle bought me this game for my
Kyle-
13th birthday, and I'm stuck in this weird guy. Help me out, man! Get me out of here.
Kale doesn't have any range weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had a short bow.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna bless the second grenade.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got another grenade, isn't he?
We can't have a holy weapon grenade. That's too Monty Python. That's crossing all the streams. Fails anyway. Ooh.
Penance.
Nathan has to penantize. Okay,
Damn.
that's it. And Nathan's going to pull back a bit as well. Wow.
Okay. The hounds will go before the clergy. Okay, 4 of them will go after the Setites, and 2 of them go after you.
Yes.
Sick. Meg, you're calling all the shots?
Yeah.
This is sick.
Oh.
Invisible.
Oh.
Just theoretically.
Kalamanos has a torch.
Ah.
Yeah, unfortunately I do. Sorry.
But
As
I
in
wasn't.
Nathan.
Okay, yeah.
So, Kalamana, your torch. Wait, Juliana, are you actually invisible, or is it the torch effect?
No, I was just not going all the way because I wanted to stay hidden. Because I couldn't get all the way.
Okay. So you move
To
further
to
then.
the choke point. Because I didn't want to be in the choke point, right?
Well,
If I'm
okay.
in the light, I'm in the light.
I don't know who is the closest target for the animals. Is it a choice between Netin and Juliana? Because none of you wanted to go into the choke point.
Netin definitely stayed out to be somewhat of a front line. I don't know what Juliana planned. Because I
fair.
moved him further in and then pulled him back and said no.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Netin needs to redeem himself a little bit, so that makes sense.
Yeah. He's been lazy.
So the question is whether or not the second one can go after Juliana, or I should roll for it.
Sticky note I can see now is unclear. What I was trying to do was keep my sort of like hidden torch out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then like basically, because I couldn't get all the way through the choke point, basically take half now and then half the next turn while making sure I was still quote unquote invisible.
I'd say roll, Eric, because
Yeah, it
I
seems
think
like
rolling is fair.
Okay. One, it's you. Okay. All right. The one, so when these animals stop being fascinated, both Juliana and Netin will also now need to make another confusion check for me.
Yeah.
But this time it's 25. It's a 25% chance of you being confused and having to make the roll.
Mhm. So 1d4
Don't roll one.
greater than 1.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. So Meg, you need to make another wisdom saving throw, hard against being confused.
Okay. Well, I never made one in the first place.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. Then you need to make one.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, because you rolled a 1. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm confused.
All right, so next turn, you'll just have to move in a random direction for your turn. I'll try to remind you of that, but also please make a note or something so this actually happens rather than the last time, which is my bad.
Sorry, my bad.
All right, set animal on Juliana as well. First attack.
I have an armor class of 8.
It bites you.
I'm so dead.
5.
I have 1 hit point.
Okay, Juliana goes down. Then let's see if you're down. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm gonna roll 50-50. I'm gonna see whether or not it eats you or just wants to savage stuff, because it did eat that lizard earlier, so I don't know how it's feeling. So I'm gonna do a 50-50. D2 1.
Just before you roll it,
yeah.
Do they have a Pavlovian response that they hate these dog suits? Would they be more biased towards that? No.
That's a good question, but no. That's a very, very interesting one, but no. Okay, Juliana's gonna die.
You have to save my stuff.
Netin, first attack.
That's a hit.
For 3.
Still.
Second attack. The tail. Miss, and the suit doesn't. Okay. Now I have to do everything up here. 2 animals. Let's see. 2 animals.
Before we move on, Juliana, did you have a staff on you? You'd still take 1 damage. Sorry, a staff. You can shatter a staff like a shield, but you
HP.
still would have taken 1. Yeah,
no.
First attack hits. Second attack hits. Okay, and second attack. Okay, that would just kill the acolyte after the fireball. Which means 3 attacks on the deacon, which I'm pretty sure the deacon's going to die. First one. Nice doggies. Nice doggies. All right. Second side animal. Okay. Okay. Third side animal. Okay. Oh my god, he's alive. Now it's their turn. Deacon's going to cast. I know he has disadvantage. Fails. And will.
Does that go away when I die?
Run away? No. It's still a few more turns. It should be like 5 turns from when you cast it.
Okay.
The acolyte is going to follow and cast. Okay. Okay. Trying to help the deacon. It's my turn.
Okay.
Focus.
Yeah, but I'm
I
thinking
think-
what Carol's going to do first.
I do want to note, I think it's very important you retrieve the things off my body
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I have
yeah.
the Ring of
Yeah,
Set
yeah,
plus Mero's
So-
artifact.
so- yeah, don't worry. That's what I'm working out how to do in the next few minutes. Okay, Carol is going to have to try and rush this animal and try and get it off Juliana's body.
Sure.
Does he need to make check to see if he gets confused if he attacks the animal?
Yes. Yeah, the first time you encounter the small ones here, you need to make one. So it's a 25% chance.
Oh my god.
Wisdom saving throw.
+1. Yes, he makes it.
Okay.
I assume.
Anger.
So he's going to attempt to hit it with his
Yeah.
+1 short sword. It's +3 versus reptiles. These things are not reptiles, right?
No, they're not.
12 to 12 hits the animal.
Yes, it does.
Oh, so that's d6 +1 for 6 points to damage that animal.
Still alive?
Okay, now can Kalamanos, can he quaff a potion of flying?
First, you need to focus.
Juliana? First, need to focus. Which I managed to do.
Okay.
Can I quaff a potion of flying, grab Juliana's body, and fly back down the passage with it? Is that possible?
Yeah. As long as your arms are empty. Oh, what happened to Juliana's torch when they died?
Busted onto the ground.
1d2.
Can you go ahead and roll that? I deputize you, Meg, to roll a 50-50.
Got a 1.
Okay. 1 is bad. So it's out.
I'm still gonna quaff my potion of flying and grab her and fly back through here. I had a torch on me. I can set my torch down before so there's some light.
So Gaudos has a lantern, so there's still light.
There's still light in here, but I'm carrying a torch. It's Kalamanos carrying a torch.
You would have to, in order to bring Juliana's body out of here, you're going to need both hands. So you're going to need to drop your torch.
I'm going to drop my torch. I'm going to grab Juliana and I'm going to fly in the dark as far as I can this way.
So Kale body slams the said animal, stabs it, gets it off Juliana as you swoop in there, grab him out of there. Sick as hell, dude. Okay.
Get you back to Gostwick, Juliana. We're getting you resurrected.
Okay.
So I don't know how far I can get, but I'm probably probably into this corridor, right?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Ay. Gavdos is...
Time to bug out, Gavdos, unless you've got one last shot to drop a fireball.
I've got one round of fly. I could try to fireball them, but then I need to get there and loot their stuff anyway.
I think killing. I don't think it matters. I think killing them is good. Getting their stuff is secondary. We've got this amazing ring, right? Juliana's got the ring.
It's true. Yeah, everybody's started to bug out, but he's going to try to do one last fireball up at the deacon.
Mm-hmm.
And if it goes off, then I'll make the tough decision then. I'll just do focus for my Prod Evil. Still up.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Die.
Yep, they're both dead.
Yes. Okay. How crazy is Gavdas?
Bring the light. We need your light, man.
All right, I come back.
Well, I really think it'd be like, well, what's down the tunnel?
Well, we got 6 minutes left of the session. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay, run.
Gavdos and Nathan holds the chokehold. Gavdos gets back in. Kat gets back in and runs. Gavdos flew from here, so maybe flies a little bit further and lands on the ground because Fly runs out.
I'm getting another halfling killed, don't I?
Yeah, that's me. And if we can go super fast, I might try and fly and get his body at the end. If that spell works, otherwise I won't. But let's bug out other than that. That's me.
Okay. Let's see, Newton or Kale. So Kale gets attacked.
He's got AC 13.
6.
That hits. He's down.
Oh, okay. Tail attack. Okay, and Netin. First attack. Probably hits. For 6.
Down.
Okay, and then again, 50-50. No.
Does not hit. Okay.
Arr. Goes to Gavdos.
Yeah.
Second attack.
That's a hit.
All right. That's the tail attack. So you're going to take 4 damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. No.
They're greater ones. Okay. Because you failed, take another D4. Additional 2. And then
Hello?
okay. 1 will go after Kale. 3 are going to go eat the bodies up there. And let's see. 1 D2 equals 1. Does it share Kale? Yep. Okay. Good. That's the turn.
So Kale's dead. Calamonis is flying. Now, just real quick, we've got 3 minutes. Did in my estimation, with this big set animal, would it get through this passage? I guess I can't see it.
Probably not. No.
I can't see it. So I'm going to try and cast out that set animal that's attacking Gavdos.
Okay.
Succeeds. So
Nice.
let's force it back, force it away, and then well, I assume that although I can't see, I've been this way already, so I assume I can work out where I'm going without having a light. Is that reasonable? Or should I wait?
Gavdos has
Maybe
a
I should
light.
just wait. Yeah, but I'm going to be flying ahead, right? To here.
Where there's sunlight, to be fair.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
the
fly.
doors.
If I can get through the doors, I'll get through the doors. I don't know if maybe I can fly further than that, but so I get to I bug out basically after casting the
Yeah.
spell if I can.
Yeah, it works for me.
Juliana's got it. Yeah. Oh, he's cast out.
Works for me.
That means the greater animal is not all cast out. But I'm just hoping it can't follow us.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would love to go and get that deacon's body, but it's just too far away, and it's probably swallowed already. I could try and fly, go and grab it, and then become gaseous, but if that spell fails, then I'm set animal food, so I'll do the typical Gavdos exit, and you all have a way out, right? If I go gaseous form now.
I'm flying, and if I can't fly, I've got potion spider climb for the rest. Yeah.
Juliana, do you have something to save you if you fail this climb check?
Juliana's
I'm
dead.
dead.
Juliana's dead. Sorry.
I'm just carrying her
Sorry.
body. I'm hoping we can resurrect her in town. That's
Don't bother.
Calamonis' plan.
Okay. I try to gaseous form then. Failing. So I move. Cat moves. Shit. That's about it.
Okay. So, the big set animal can't get through. This one's cast out. It's basically already cast out.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. One. Yeah, I don't think he can get to Gavdos despite Kalamanos bugging out. But everybody did go through the hallway. So here's the question. Okay, statues don't activate.
50-50 that was. Jeez.
Okay. I think you can get out of here. The stairs.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I fly fly Juliana's body back to the short stairs.
Yeah.
All right, how do you
And
get
I'm
away from the
taking a
waterfall?
We've still got the rope set up, right?
Yeah. So we do that?
Yeah.
We
We just
yeah,
take the time to be careful.
Isn't everyone flying also?
Well,
No,
I think
mine
it's
ran
gonna
out.
run out. Yeah.
No.
I mean, you could. Oh, you failed to cast it as well.
Yeah.
So.
I failed gaseous form and fly now, so.
Okay. Then if we have to manually get out of here, then all you got to do is just survive this encounter check. Okay, you survived.
Okay.
You make it back. Good job, everybody.
Jeez. I really thought we were done for.
That could have gone bad. Thanks for backing me up, everyone. Sorry
We've
for driving us into it.
knocked out a load more priests as set. I mean, that's good.
Hell yeah.
We managed to save your cohort. I mean, I've killed another halfling.
Yeah. All missions accomplished then.
Okay.
Except rip to poor Juliana.
So, yeah.
We get a resurrection every month, Meg, so if no other PCs are dead.
Don't bother.
And then
She's got like 300 XP. It's not worth it.
Are you going to roll another one?
Like, I have another guy, but I'll probably roll the backup, yeah.
Nice.
I'm hoping for fighter.
We do need fighters. It's true.
40, 120. Set animals. I forgot to add the set animals. Okay. Between the coin purse and the combat experience today, XP share 315, gold share 146. Yeah.
Let's cut the pearls in.
Yeah, it's got the 3 pearls.
Cool. Well,
Each
we
pearl.
lived.
Yeah.
More or less. More or less. Some of us didn't live, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That could have been a TPK, is what I mean.
Yeah, could have been. But we did it. Got out. Yeah, I mean, genuinely, Meg, if you do want to resurrect Juliana, you are welcome to. Or we can hold up. We can.
Funds to do it.
She's fun, but I feel like she needs to earn her resurrection.
Well, we'll keep her on ice in case you change your mind.
Yeah.
And I mean, frankly, she was torn in by an animal. I don't see a world where she's resurrectable.
Yeah, is it? You need just something of the body, right, Eric? It's not.
Yeah, you need most of the body, which you get. I mean, there is.
You got most of her.
Yeah, you don't need the whole thing.
Is that the first character you've died? On this
in this game, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
out of 4 sessions, so.
Cool. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it.
Right.
I did have a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Okay, you went hard at the end here. Good job, everybody. Okay. Thanks for playing.